Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? This is John Mason. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and that is a time we pay our respects to all the women in our lives, our mothers, and our wives, and our girlfriends, and our sisters, and every other woman we come across. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. And if we want the best for the women in our lives, we must protect their reproductive rights. There are all these states going around that places the most onerous restrictions on abortions. Like, you can only have an abortion after so many weeks before you even know, the woman even knows that there's a fetus inside of her. And you remembered Katie Britt, the senator from Arkansas, who had this very bad case of ham acting after Biden's State of the Union address. Is that the best the Republicans can do? Well, anyway, she has this bright idea of a database. She's proposing this bill that would establish a database for all women who are pregnant. Hello, 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 John Mason. How is everybody? I hope you're all well. And didn't we have an election last night? Ooh, but that was beautiful. In Philadelphia, Larry Krasner won as re-election as district attorney. Christy Brady won re-election as city controller. And the three judicial retention races for the state Supreme Court, Wicht and Donahue and Doherty, they all won. And Republicans spent big on trying to take back these seats. In New York, Zohran Mamdani won as mayor of New York. Mikey Sherrill won as governor of New Jersey. Abigail Spanberger won as governor of Virginia. Yep, good old Dixie. And Democrats have a majority in the Virginia House of Delegates. And here's a kicker. In Mississippi, Democrats won enough votes in the legislature to break the Republican supermajority. In the hot old Dixieland. And in California, Proposition 30, the amendment that would allow redistricting of congressional districts as a response to Trump ordering Greg Abbott of Texas to redistrict his seats, because his congressional districts, because Trump decided he was entitled to more members of Congress. Prop 50 passed. There's many other glorious victories and will, too many to mention, but let's save it a moment. And of course, the question is, how will Trump react? He's going to be his usual petty, vindictive self. He's threatened to. Trump threatened to withhold public works funds, federal public works funds, to New York if Mamdani is elected. And he was elected, so let's see what happens. Oh, another thing about Mamdani. I am a Jew. And there's been some concern in the Jewish community about what Mamdani is going to do due to past statements he made. My hope is that Mr. Mamdani takes seriously the Jewish community's concerns and sits down with them. Anyway, Trump once again showed his true colors. There was he had a press conference in the Oval Office, and some person just fell down in a faint, and everyone was watching over him, trying to get an ambulance. And he just stands there, behind the Resolute desk, like the big stupid lump he is. And let's never forget about the Halloween party at Mar-a-Lago at the same night that people were going to lose their SNAP benefits. People are going to lose their benefits, lose their ability to put food on the table for themselves and their kids. For what? So that Trump could play the big muscular manly man. Show what a big boss dictator he is. That shows what we're up against. The courts have constantly urged Trump to refund the SNAP program out of the $5 billion that's set aside in the contingency fund. But he still looked for some excuse to not do it. So let's keep the pressure up. Let's keep fighting him. There's a glorious victory in this battle, but it ain't over yet. Let us keep the fight up. Let's keep in touch with our members of Congress, our senators, our state legislators, to urge them to reopen the Congress and refund SNAP. And in the meantime, go on your Google, get in touch with your city council, your city hall, and find out where you can find a good food pantry you can donate to. I'm going to keep my eyes open. If there's any good ones in Philly, I'll let you know. I'm more familiar with the one close where I live, from St. Edmund's Church, St. Edmund's Roman Catholic Church. Wherever there's a food bank, go support it and let people know it exists. Hunger, unfortunately, is non-denominational. Okay, that's the talk. Now, advertisements. All the work. I'm talking about this podcast, my YouTube channel, my blog, my fiction, my poetry, all work. And I need to be compensated for my work. Therefore, I ask you to get on my website, johnomason.com, and click either the PayPal button or the Buy Me a Coffee button and see what you can give. Thanks. And also, my novel, Soldier of the Cross, is available on Amazon.com. It's the story of David Lucas, who, as a young man in the early 60s, is a drunk and a horror chaser and a school bully. He gets in trouble in the army. He comes out of the army a born-again, fanatical Christian, wanting to be a manly man for Jesus. How he goes about it leads him into trouble. Please look it up. Soldier of the Cross on Amazon.com. And also, Hemperific is a lovely little CBD product store located on Snyder Avenue near 15th Street in South Philadelphia. There you'll find some of the finest cannabis-infused products. Gummies and candies and drinks and teas and flour and hand sanitizer and dog trees. Dog trees, yeah. Look them up, please. Hemperificllc.com. And also, my beloved career and business coach, Michelle Snow. Michelle is excellent in helping you develop your professional career or small business. Let you know what you're doing right, where you need work, and help you network with other up-and-coming entrepreneurs and professionals. Look them up, please. Look her up, please. growwithsnow.com. Okay? Okay. We all had this fear that Trump is unstoppable. Trump can't be prevented from implementing a dictatorship based around Project 2025 of the Heritage Foundation. He was been portrayed as someone who doesn't abide by the rules. There are no rules to him, except the ones he decides. But yes, he is stoppable. He is stand-up-to-able. We can defeat him. So let's keep it up. Thank you. Have a lovely weekend. Shabbat shalom. Bye.